F1 Academy went racing this weekend for round 4 of 8 taking place in Zandvoort after the last round held in Barcelona, which was all the way back in June. So here's a few things to take from this weekend in Zandvoort. Wildcard entries proved to be a great pathway for new drivers, with this weekend's round entry sponsored by Female Croton saw Dutch driver Nina Gaiman having the highest qualifying position ever of a wildcard entry, qualifying P6 for both races. And in race 1, she was just off the podium, finishing 4th. And then in race 2, she was across the line in 4th, however, was given a 10-second time penalty for a collision, so dropped down to P10. However, she was able to secure a point in that race. She's actually the only wildcard driver to get points so far this season, and is currently, I believe, P12 in the standings, which is a great feat to have for only racing one weekend of this series. It was meant to be the first wet race of the season, taking place on Saturday. However, it was postponed to Sunday due to the weather and safety for the drivers. As mentioned, they postponed it to Sunday, which saw both races within a 2-hour window of each other, taking place with much improved weather. The biggest winner of this delay actually was Bianca Bustamante, who was meant to not take part on the Saturday race due to the accident that happened in qualifying. However, because of the accident, she actually did start back of the grid for both of the races and was not able to get any points in either. However, having a race qualification is definitely great to have for a driver. Pauling was able to pull a win from Pole, giving her her 5th out of 8 races so far. She finished 2nd in race 2 behind Dorian Pan, and this was Pan's 2nd race win of the season. Halfway through the season standings, Pauling is still in first with a comfortable lead over Dorian with 190 points to 119, and I believe she can potentially just win the series in next round. In third, Chloe Chambers narrowly holds a lead over Nerea Marti with 89 points to 85. And after a double podium for Maya Wan, she is now 1 point behind Marti with 84 points. We go racing for the first time, and it's on the streets of Singapore. This is definitely not a race weekend to miss. It'll be great to see these drivers on the streets. I believe this is actually the first street track fully, because they did race in Jeddah for the first round. It's going to be great. I'm excited to see. Singapore is a great track in general for racing, so definitely great to see 15, potentially 16 drivers on the grid, as we do have the wildcard entry available for Singapore. Make sure you're following us at F1 Chronicle to keep up with all racing news.